Yes, my people, as the hot, it don't happen. No update on our election petition tribunal. Peter Obi don't finally submit his own written address to the court and make una see how INEC admission want to nullify this 2023 election. Make I not talk too much. So as Peter Obi releases this, so I beg make we just do Peter Obi and all obedient a good favor by hitting this like button. Make we share this video, make other people make them see what Peter Obi talk. And I go upload another one again, may go show the full analysis of the written address. Please type amen in the comment section if you believe we'll get back our mandate.
The streets, you see now they are trying to force judges to resign in order to create stalemate. We are getting to a dangerous direction and we need the people to support the court to stand up and save the republic.
You know, don't hear them. So sometimes some Ahmadi, they don't talk in own, but they talk about the elites. And waiting then they talk about the elites. Now, when we say you hear something and you see something and you close your mouth, it's not supposed to be like this. That INEC integrity, everything where INEC do, where they wrong, they need to start talking about it. See, the way we look at it, even from the electoral side of it, by now we should have a commission or a committee set up to probe INEC chairman. By now, we should have somebody who looked at the law that says 3-year jail term is awaiting somebody who did something that is wrong in an election. This very flawed. That even international observers, ECOWAS observe, everybody said integrity is a question. However, make we go back, make I know talk too much about this one. Make we enter waiting our own P2B's final written address the talk. I want to start with that sentence because I want to take on for different pages where we say we mark, make we for discuss what happened there. If we start for this one, we'll be say there for the page 10 for that final written address. They start with a sentence in the second and third respondents' address alarmed the petitioners and millions of Nigerians. The second and third respondent went too low and abandoned discretion when they claimed as follows: our submission is that the petitioners are inviting anarchy by their ventilation of this issue of non-transmission of results electronically by INEC. This is a cheap, misguided, and destructive blackmail clearly intended to target the country's judicial and the constitutionalism. It also aims at cannibalizing our democracy. It will also raise the issue of insecurity if the petitioners emulate the bad example of the second and third respondent. However, that will never happen. When has it become offensive for petitioners to canvass a ground prescribed for the challenge of an election in section 134(1)B of the Electoral Act 2022? It's a question. Desperation taken too far can be extremely dangerous. Let the second and third respondent, which is Tinubu and Shetima, know that where the rule of law is trampled upon or truncated, anarchy reigns supreme. Now, it be the word where we say our people give them for that very place. We will digest them another time, but make we see what in them talk for the next page where we say we don't cycle. Because for here, waiting then they talk about now about that thing where we say Tinubu and Shetima, they talk about the chaos and anarchy where they talk say it go happen. But as we talk, heavens no go fall. And even if the truth is upheld, heaven will be intact. Then this very particular one for page 11, they said, by the provisions of section 65 of the Electoral Act, it is clearly provided that the presiding officer shall transfer the results, including total number of accredited voters and the result of the ballot in a manner as prescribed by the commission. When I see say them put on for bold, that very quote. Now, it is submitted by section 66 of the Electoral Act, a contravention of the duties incumbent in the presiding officer, as mandated by section 60 of the Act, is punishable upon conviction with a fine or imprisonment. It is further submitted by the panel nature of the duties under Section 60, subsection 5 of the Act, the requirement for the presiding officer to transfer the result in a manner prescribed by the Commission connotes that the clear intention of the lawmaker is that any non-compliance with the subsection will attract serious consequences. Serious consequences. Now, so then take talk. Now, Angie, I know say your mother they do muimu.
This INEC and their wahala, their integrity is already on the mud. No be say go come. I even applaud you for even giving. If their mind never dey there, make their mind dey now. Make they raise that committee, because you see that INEC chairman. He must be used as an example. Yes, they go use him as scapegoat, so that anybody where they make INEC chairman next time, he go know say it's no longer business as usual. Because every time where they talk, it be like say Nigerians no get sense again. Now they can't get sense. He go Chatham House, he talk say na real time. He talk say na transfer transmit. Then he come reach court, say na manual. Who they deceive who now? I beg make them no make me vex, because everybody no be fool for Nigeria. We get professors wey get sense. Even normal person wey no go school get sense. In dey clear. So why INEC they shoot themselves on the leg? They look say na you people be fool. I beg. All eyes on judiciary. All eyes. Judiciary, you on trial. We don't finish with INEC. INEC don't rub themselves inside mud. Make tribunal judges, make them just open their eyes. You see this our passport. Make the integrity come back. Now beg are they beg on. Because anywhere where Nigerians go, they go look am with one bad eye. I beg, make una bring this integrity of
yes, Angel, you see, why I dey shake my head as you dey talk? I dey vision, and because even as you talk, all the people will be saying they there for Nigeria, even where they for street people, they pick degrees for streets. The degree no be until you get certificate for school. You understand me? If you go, we become streetwise, because people when they feed for them, I say they get sense. Yes. What I talk be say you get people where be say they get sense even for street. Not be until you go become professor. Because
professor don't even make everybody they fear professor.
Okay.
Professor Mahmoud, you know, can they behave like professor self?
Make we look at this page 13 again. They say according to the second and third respondents, the petitioner's main gross is that while the presidential election was peacefully conducted and the result accurately recorded in their various Form EC8As, some unidentified results were not uploaded to the INEC election result viewing portal IREV. With very great respect, the second and third respondent completely missed the point. Their said summation smacks of a deliberate and mischievous misunderstanding of the kernel of the petitioner's case. The pertinent question is, how can an election result that lacks transparency violate specific rules? Make we see page 14 where this thing there. Now, he said the upload and transmission of result of the election from the polling unit using beavers to the IREV was a significant feature of the 2023 general election, which the first respondent several, that is INEC, severally represented, marketed to both the Nigerian public and the international community as a major innovation. Introducing that will guarantee transparency in the conduct of the 2023 general election. Then talk. This representation described by the first respondent, INEC, as a major innovation was established before this honorable court through the evidence of PW3, PW5, and PW6. This one are the petitioners witness 6, petitioners witness 7. Then they talk about the witnesses welcome court, welcome talker. From the video recording shown and played in open court as exhibits, the above representation was made locally here in Nigeria, also to the international community at Chatham House, London, during which the said INEC chairman reaffirmed that INEC was irrevocably committed to upholding the election. Now, if so, wetin all this one they mean? You see this one wey enter 15, then just one side this thing, but wetin we dey talk there? INEC, we don't carry all the evidence enter court. Those evidence wey we enter court with, na im we dey talk about. People wey come testify. 2023 election, every child, even the one wey be say dem carry for belle, if dem hear where im mama dey talk am, na electronic. Make wetin dem write there no confuse anybody. That's why our own lawyers don write their own to correct. That's why dem dey talk say na grave misrepresentation na dem dey bring before this court. And I want make our people know, make them no talk say our lawyers no do their work well, they no write and well, or something like that. I want make them know say them position these things well, and then they remind the justices, this 5-man panel headed by Justice Samani, say, see where these people, they mislead them all, because they talk am. This very witness, when they carry come court, when they say, Arise News person come bring him own, channels person bring am. Wetin that witness mean? E mean say na these people they talk to not just Nigerians but international community. There is no point, there is nowhere INEC chairman went and said anything about manual collation. And make I remind una, some of them they come back, they talk say court talk say INEC can chook the manner dem prescribe what dem go use. Wetin dem prescribe for Nigerians na electronic transmission. Electronic transmission. Real time, no be even na any other thing. Make we see that very video before we continue. If producer, if you get this very one, okay, you carry tweet of wetin Nigerians don begin dey talk, enter. Anyway, no problem. If na the one I don bring for my front, make I dey wire am dey go. This one say, a quick reminder, do not forget that the criminals in Nigerian judiciary made Ahmed Lawan a senator, knowing fully well that he did not participate in the primaries. Okay, I don't see the reason why I bring and come for me. When I won't give me a reminder, no problem. We will keep our eyes on the judiciary. And now this same Lawan, I ain't talk say whether transfer or transmission, now the same thing he be. The only thing be say, make it be say, the result they come out directly from the polling units. Now so he talk say that law where them put take be. Make we hear wetin wey me talk for our own.
Wey me they talk this one say judiciary pushed Hope Uzodinma from fourth to winner. Judiciary made Ahmed Lawan a senator, knowing he never contested. If you give the judiciary a room to slack, they will abuse you. All eyes on the judiciary. Well, wetin me I go talk for this one, even as all eyes there for judiciary, wetin I go talk for this one be say our His Excellency Peter Obi talk say in gets this thing for judiciary, because judiciary don't do am for am before, and our senior MB